Hello and welcome to Fresh Start Monday. I'm Alkema Lewis, leadership coach and consultant at Alkema Lewis Consulting. And I'm back with another dose of motivation to equip and energize you for the week ahead. As I take a step back, I want to recap last week's Fresh Start Monday. I focused on the theme of redemption in leadership, sharing various strategies on how leaders can recover and emerge even stronger after setbacks. As we step into this week, I want to highlight an area where I believe leaders lack sufficient support, and that is making tough decisions. As a leader, I've been challenged in the past with making tough decisions, so I'd like to share some key considerations that I encourage you to keep in mind when dealing with difficult choices. The first key consideration is understanding the impact of the decision that has to be made. Every decision that you make as a leader will have a significant impact on your team and your organization. So you must consider the long-term and the short-term consequences of your choices. The second consideration that I believe leaders should keep in mind when dealing with difficult choices or having to make difficult decisions is gathering information. Before making decisions, gather as much relevant information as possible. You can do this by consulting with your team, seeking diverse perspectives, and of course, being data-driven or data-focused, and that is analyzing data to inform your choices. The third consideration to keep in mind when dealing with difficult choices is emotional awareness. It is important to recognize the emotional aspects of decision making. Whether a decision is challenging or not, there are emotions tied to the choices that we make. So it is essential to consider how your decisions will affect the morale and the dynamics of your team or organization. Being emotionally well can help you lead with empathy. The fourth consideration leaders should keep in mind when dealing with difficult choices is aligning with your values. Do you know your core values as a leader, and do you lead with your core values in mind? This will help you make your decision when you are aware of your core values, and also align your core values with the vision and mission of the organization. This alignment will foster trust and integrity with your team and inside of your organization. The fifth and final consideration leaders should keep in mind when dealing with difficult choices is communicating clearly. Once you've made up your mind or you've made that decision, it's time to communicate it clearly and transparently. You can explain the reasoning behind your choices by aligning it or grounding it in your vision and mission, right? Is your decision pushing the team closer to realizing the organization's vision? And you also must be open to feedback when you communicate this decision as well. Well, this is it. As you start this week, I want you to remember that making hard decisions is a part of your leadership growth, right? Embrace the challenges to learn from them and continue to develop your leadership skills. So feel free to share your thoughts or experiences on making tough decisions as a leader in the comment section. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel to get updates for Fresh Start Monday to stay fueled up each week. Let's make this week count, of course. Be encouraged and be refreshed. Thank you for tuning in. Have a fantastic week.